Hey guys, welcome to Heat, Happy Energy, Amor Tarot. So, if you are in no contact right now and you're wondering what's really going on in their mind, their heart, um, but we are not going to look at surface level emotions. We are going to, you know, look deep into how they are feeling, what they're realizing in silence, um, and what you need to know in your highest good, the guidance for you. Now, the first energy is Seven of Wands. See, their emotional state during this no contact, emotionally, they feel challenged. There is internally this conflict which is going on. This card is about someone who is defending themselves, their position, even when they're unsure. Like, I mean, if you look at her, she's trying to like keep pushing both the sides, both so that it doesn't collapses on it. They feel the need to protect themselves emotionally, um, as if opening up might make them vulnerable or exposed. There's resistance here, but it comes from fear, not lack of feelings. So they're emotionally guarded, not detached. They are standing their ground because they don't know how to be open here without losing control. Now we have Ace of Inspiration. See, beneath all this resistance, there is still this spark of newness which is possible, the potential which still exists here. So this card shows the desire, not just attraction. Ace of Pentacles is where you are willing to, start something in a tangible way, where you are willing to or wanting to have something more stable. Um, but this also kind of urges to act or initiate or express something. So they feel inspired by you more than they admit here. And the connection still activates something inside them, this unfinished energy, not closure, because aces are about, new beginning, opening up. So even in silence, that emotional fire, that hasn't gone out. It's simply being held back here. Now, if this reading is already resonating with you, do subscribe to the channel. We have Eight of Emotions. This card talks about emotional withdrawal, but with heaviness. I mean, you feel like, I have worked on this, I have invested so much in it, but then I just need to distance myself from this. So they did walk away because they stopped caring. They walked away because something felt overwhelming, or maybe staying there wherever they were felt overwhelming. There's a sense of emotional exhaustion here, as if, they, again, they didn't know how to stay here without losing themselves or without losing whatever it was at stake. This was a choice made from emotional confusion, not certainty. They stepped back because they didn't know how to handle what they were feeling, um, and not because the feelings weren't real. Page of Voices. See, silence is making them think, and making them think deep. This is where there is curiosity, reflection, the urge to understand, especially their own behavior. Um, all the thoughts are like dancing on their head, kind of thing, is what I feel from this. There's a growing awareness that communication matters more than they realize. Maybe this person did not communicate, or did not communicate when they should have. You know they gave you silent treatment when you needed answers, something around that. They are replaying conversations, moments, and things left unsaid between the two of you. No contact is forcing them to mentally mature, which they weren't possibly earlier. They're beginning to understand what their silence has created here in this connection. Now we have Six of Wands. They see you as someone who carries confidence, and presence. This card it talks about admiration. It talks about, they're noticing your strength, even if they don't say it. I mean, this is like you are this shining star. I don't know if you can see. There's a star on top of her head. So you are like, somewhere in their subconscious, they know that you are that person who they want to be seen with. They're aware that You have value and others see it too. There's pride mixed with fear here. Pride is knowing you, and fear is losing you. So you're not invisible to them. You are respected, noticed, and remembered for sure. And we have Empress next. See, the deeper emotional truth of this connection is that this connection holds nurturing warmth and emotional depth. The Empress shows this unconditional care, unconditional love, the kind that feels safe and grounding, the kind that you don't mind exposing yourself with. So you represent that emotional stability, that comfort, growth to them. So this isn't like a shallow bond, it's one that invites emotional responsibility. So you're not someone they miss. You are someone who represents emotional abundance and security in their life. We have two of voices. See the guidance for you here. This is asking you to step out of the indecision that you are sitting in, whatever this indecision is. It's time to stop waiting in this emotional limbo and start choosing clarity within yourself. You don't need all the answers from them to move forward with confidence. Balance comes when you stop holding on to, you know, two emotional truths at once. Possibly um, something is stopping you to take a decision, which could be a difficult decision, but this is saying choose yourself without guilt and let clarity meet you there. You know what you truly desire. So, um, see, the answer or solution doesn't come when you keep sitting and thinking. It comes once you make a decision. Once the decision is made, the clarity comes automatically. Clarity doesn't come by indecision. See, your value isn't measured by how patiently you wait, it's measured by how honestly you live. Stop negotiating your life around, unanswered questions. If something is meant to return, it will meet you in motion, not in suspension. So you're not here to be, an option for someone else to grow. You are a presence someone recognizes, well, or doesn't. Either way, your life must continue in full volume. Why should you reduce your volume just because the other person is not understanding your value? So put the volume on. That was the reading, guys. Thank you for watching.